lost on why they suck. Last year, they was good. You feel me? Look at them putting up buckets. Look at them dunk. I do not understand it. I am lost. They got PG. It's not working out with PG. It's not working. Tyrese Maxey, All-Star. It just ain't working. It just ain't him. Jared McCain. He can't do everything. Feel me? And they look just like they ain't got no identity no more. It's over with. And they would have to win about 10 to 15 games straight for them to come back and really make a playoff run at this point. You know, I can't believe they even did this, for real. But I'm gonna let y'all hear from Gilbert, you feel me? And my main man, Martin, you feel me? Kenyon, you know. I'm gonna let y'all hear from them. Like, subscribe right now. Like, subscribe. Let's go.
The worst record in the league right now belongs to the Philadelphia 76ers.
No way. Way, but no way.
Can you? Are the Sixers cooked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but on a more positive note by last night, just one thing that was positive.
Please,
yeah, like I
spread
said,
positivity.
my man ain't been playing a lot. He played 5 minutes last night and was a plus 13.
KJ Martin played 5 minutes. They say there's too much negativity in basketball discourse. We are spreading the positive.
Plus 13 in 5 minutes and didn't attempt one shot.
That's really good.
So just so come in, he deserves some minutes. But so as of this morning, I was looking at the schedule, going over it, and just looking at the landscape. Paul George out, Tyrese Maxey is not healthy. We don't know what the hamstring is like. Joel dragging their leg around still. To get out of this hole they in, right? You got to go win on a few 9, 8, 10 game win streaks to get out of this hole you in.
Yeah.
You can't lose 2 in a row the rest of the way. January, they got 17 games, 5 back-to-backs.
Ooh.
They got 11 games in February. It's a short month. All-Star weekend, this, that, and the third. March, they got 17 games in March, 5 sets of back-to-backs.
Ooh.
If what we've been hearing that Joel is not playing back-to-backs, this, that, and the third. So there's no way that you can climb out of this hole because your best player is not going to be available. We don't know what Tyrese Maxey hamstring is going to be. Definitely missing PG. He wasn't the Paul George who Philly was expecting up to this point in the games that he has played. It looks bad.
It is right? A hard product to watch.
It is tough basketball to watch. You're last in the league in assists. You're averaging 20.9, which is, it was at 15, 16 in the beginning, so you've gotten somewhat better. But now you got to try to figure out this McCain and Maxey dynamic, right? You started them last night together. How is that going to look? Who's going to be the one? Who's going to be the two? Who's going to play off the ball? So now it's, you move Kelly Oubre to the bench. That's messing with team morale. You're starting every game, starting the preseason. So it's a lot of things that's not going in their favor. And not playing good basketball is at the top of it. Team meetings and all that is one. You got a team meeting, though. You've been in the season a month.
Right. You just had your first team meeting?
Yeah, you got a team meeting, you've been in the season a month.
Which I feel like, well, was that their first, team meeting?
Yes.
Well, the first one that got...
I mean, the first one that got leaked.
The first
one. But, yeah, the fact that it took that long to have a team meeting.
I can't say that's what I've heard. It's the first one.
Yeah.
So, Kenny, like you mentioned, a month into the season, and if they went on a 10-game winning streak right now, they would just be 500.
They would just be at 500.
They would just be at 500.
Right?
Ooh.
And I looked at the schedule, there's no easy games coming up for them. Even, we look at Detroit's record, Detroit's not an easy win. Not especially in Detroit. Right?
A beautiful city.
So you got
Shit, they really
And
are.
Brooklyn Nets, right? That's not an easy win. Them
No,
dudes
there are no
playing hard.
easy wins.
So they got
Thompson go get a bucket.
They got three home games. They got Nets at home, Clippers at home, Rockets at home. Then they go to the Pistons, go to the Hornets.
Yeah, they're not easy games.
Then
There's no, even with Joel can play the way he played, have his 35 as he did last night, but it still didn't look like it was a dominant performance. It was 14 free throws. I don't. It just looks bad.
At this point, this is the reality. You're not going to win a championship this year, right? It didn't fall in your favor, right? You're coming into the season hurt. Your second, third best player now has hyper extended the same. They wasn't planning on playing back-to-backs. Your big guy ain't healthy. You're starting off 2-12. What do you get for trying to win now? There's nothing. You're already at the back of the bus. Mm-hmm. You might as well just fucking stay there at this point. Stay at the back of the bus, get a top 5 pick. Most likely you're gonna get a top 3 pick. If you fuck around, get the 1 pick or the 2 pick, you have a gold mine now, right? You can use that pick to leverage somebody, or you can pick that pick and add it to your roster, right? You can get a Cooper Flag or you can get Ace Bailey, right? And your 2 best players can fully be healthy. That means they have a full year. You let your young kids play, let them get development, let them get their game at this point. That's what I would be thinking about if I'm the organization. There's no, at this moment in time, we can go on the 10-game winning streak, we can do whatever the fuck we want. It ain't gonna better us to the point where we're gonna be playing dominant basketball. Because again, one guy's out, one guy is playing damn near 60, 70%, right? So the worst thing, the best thing is he stays the same, right? He's not gonna get healthy. He stays the same as he is right now. Worst case scenario, we have same thing that happened last year. He comes back in the playoffs and then he missed the beginning of the season. They have you starting 2-12. So at this point, I'm just gonna make the final decision and say,
end the cycle.
Shut this shit down.
End the cycle.
Shut it down. Hey, Embiid, good shit. Get healthy. Paul George.
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay. We're gonna get ready for next year. Young fellas, go out there and just play.
You're going to do it this early in the season?
Paul going to be out 6 weeks.
Healthy.
Paul's going to be out 6
See that?
It's not like with the Bucks.
He's not healthy.
It's not the
Paul George?
He's not healthy.
It's not
It's
like
not
with
the Bucks. It's not the Bucks.
But they're healthy. They just can't figure it out.
So Gil, let me just point this out. I believe the Thunder own the Sixers pick, but it's top 6 protected. So if you're the Sixers, would you lean in and now try and get a top 6, or would you play with fire now and go to that draft lottery?
I'm gonna lose and I'm gonna just fight that motherfucker over there. Like, wait, hold on, man.
Sam Presti?
Wait, so
let me just keep my pick, bro.
What pick?
Top 6 protected.
Top 6 protected. So if Philly gets picks 1 through 6, they get to keep their pick.
Got it.
If it falls out of that,
Then they got to give it. I mean, they need.
There's nothing. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's not like the big guy is 100%.
Yes.
Like, we can look at him. He's 60 at best, right?
Yeah.
Which means if he's still playing the rest of the season, he's never gonna get to 80. He's gonna be around 60 the whole time. So it's a bad. You're at this point where it's like, I know it's 14 games, but shut this shit down. There's no upside here.
Sure, do you agree with that approach right now? We're only 14 games into the season. Sixers 2-12, the worst record in the NBA right now. Embiid has previously said he wasn't going to play back-to-backs. Morey had said that Embiid and PG likely were going to play back-to-backs. PG's out, obviously, with the hyperextended left knee, so.
Well, I mean, knowing what I know now, given those injuries to those two, yeah. And I would be like, let the young folks go play.
Do we know how long?
And see what they can do.
We don't know, but same knee.
Remember, it's hyperextension, so that means that
It could be
motherfucker loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, hyperextension, bone bruise, all that.
He missed the first 5 games while recovering from it. The same injury suffered in the preseason. We could assume that.
Because at this point, on top of it not playing back-to-back,
anyway,
there's no way they're going to get in any type of rhythm.
No.
And then that's not fair to the young guys.
And then you're going to win. Like, you don't want, the worst thing you want to do right now at the bottom, win win enough games to be out of lottery.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn.
Right. No playoff, no lottery. So what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like John Wall in Houston. When he got to Houston, like,
Oh, when they sat him.
I can play you, but you alone might win me more games than I want to win, so just stay home.
It's going to be like 8 games.
That was a shitty situation.
And that's what ends up happening.
I know, facts. But
I'll pay you to stay home because I need these draft picks.
Yeah, that was sad.
Who did they end up getting with that draft pick?
Right?
Was it Jalen Green?
They got Jalen, Jabari.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, they built this. They built this little the young team.
See, so
it was worth it, but it's still sad for John Wall.
If I'm feeling right now, I'm gonna call OKC. Hey man, can I pay for my pick back? I got like $5 million right here. Give me my pick back.